I don't know about you, but I'm 48 years old and really starting to see the signs of that loss of elasticity in my skin. Today's video is all about one of my favorite well-aging, anti-aging, healthy aging, however you want to position it, basically how to have your best skin using a radiofrequency device. I've been using a radiofrequency device as part of my well-aging skincare routine for years now, and I can tell you I will never go back. I have seen such great improvements with my skin. Today's video is in collaboration with Nebulyft. I've worked with Nebulyft in the past on a number of different projects, and I was so happy when they reached out to me and asked me to do a review of their R2 device for this video. I love the brand and I love all the products that I've tried from them so far, so I was anxious to try out this device and give you my personal opinion based on my experiences using the device. For this video, I documented a 28-day progression using the R2 device that I can also share with you as well. The Nebulyft R2 is sleek, sophisticated, and packed with advanced technology. Its key features include dual frequency technology, which means it targets both the surface and deeper layers of the skin for maximum effectiveness. First, let's dive into the science behind radiofrequency, what it is, how it works in the skin, and some of the skin benefits you can expect to see using an at-home radiofrequency device like Nebulyft's R2. Radiofrequency in skincare involves the use of electromagnetic waves to stimulate collagen production and tighten the skin. The radiofrequency device emits these waves that penetrate the outer layer of the skin and heats up the underlying layers of the skin. And the key here is a controlled heat. It's not about burning the skin, it's about heating the skin to the right amount that triggers collagen synthesis in the skin. And in the case of the R2, that maximum temperature is 107 degrees Fahrenheit. The device also intuitively adjusts its energy and temperature, taking into consideration the different areas on your face. For example, your forehead, the delicate area around your eyes, the skin is much thinner there versus, say, your cheeks. So intelligent variable frequency adjusts based on that to give a more precise and accurate radio frequency on the places of your skin that need it more or less. As the radio frequency waves penetrate the skin, they generate heat. This controlled heat serves a dual purpose. Firstly, it causes existing collagen fibers to contract, which immediately give the skin a more tightened and toned appearance. Secondly, and most importantly, it stimulates fibroblasts, the cells responsible for producing collagen to kick into action. And this stimulation encourages the production of new collagen and elastin over time in the skin, leading to longer-term improvements in skin elasticity and its structure. I don't know about you, but I'm 48 years old and really starting to see the signs of that loss of elasticity in my skin. And I was finding that my skincare products, while they are a very important part of my skin and healthy aging skincare routines, they can only take me so far. And that's why when I was initially introduced to radiofrequency devices and saw the immediate benefits, but now having used them for a few years, seeing the long-term benefits is just not something I'm willing to compromise on. It's really difficult to target sagging skin and that loss of elasticity with skincare products alone. So I think the combination of incorporating an at-home radiofrequency device like the R2, of course, great nutrition and all the other things I do to help my skin have been essential to help slow down the signs of aging in my skin. One common misconception about radiofrequency is that it will cause fat loss. Radiofrequency actually targets the skin's structural components, specifically collagen and elastin in the skin. And Nebulyft has assured me that the temperature of this device is not strong enough to reach the fat layers of your skin. So you're getting all the tightening benefits without losing that lovely facial volume. The primary results that I've seen using the R2 have been threefold. First off, tightening. The immediate effect of the radiofrequency causing the collagen to contract and tighten is immediately felt. And I think overall, long-term, that boosted collagen production gives you a longer lasting, tightened and firmed appearance to your skin. In my case, reducing the look of my sagging skin, which I tend to notice most in my jawline area and around my jowls. But of course, also helping to reduce the look of my fine lines and wrinkles, which for me primarily are around my eyes, my 11s in my forehead, and these nasolabial folds. The second thing I've really noticed is just an overall toned appearance. Collagen is like the scaffolding of your skin. By strengthening this underlying support structure, I think that the radio frequency helps improve skin tone and texture, just making it more resilient and just overall more youthful looking. Finally is a brightening of my skin. Radio frequency can stimulate more blood circulation and oxygenation to the surface layer of the skin as well, which I think reaps in itself a lot of skin health benefits. To me, it just kind of gives you more of a natural, radiant kind of glow from within. Part of why I love all of Nebulyst's radio frequency devices is they're just so easy to use. I think the ergonomics of this particular device is really well thought out. The head size is a good size in order to be able to move the product across your face and achieve that tightening and toning that you're looking for. But just holding the device in your hand is comfortable. I don't have any other way to say it. It's not top heavy. It's not too heavy. It doesn't slip out of your hand because it's too slick and shiny. It has a bit of a matte surface to it. This one actually you turn on with the button on the side, like that. And then you can adjust the frequency here in terms of the intensity level. If you're new to radio frequency, I would definitely suggest starting at the lower intensity and then gradually over time increase that as you become more comfortable with the device and using radio frequency. I like that the power button is on the side of this one because you don't inadvertently turn the device off by accidentally touching this button. And because you actually have to press the button, you don't actually press it accidentally. You'd really have to do it intentionally. So you don't have to worry about having it at an intensity level that you didn't intend for it to be at. Radio frequency requires the use of a conductive gel to work, and the packaging with the R2 comes with 2 of these inside. It also comes with this cute little to-go bag, making it easy for travel, and it's just cute. Start with clean, dry skin. You can use it either in your morning or evening skincare routine, and you can either apply the gel to your face or to the head of the device, which is my preference. And I use about that much. And then gently glide on the skin in circular and uplifting motions, always starting at the midline of your face and moving outwards towards your hairline. The ergonomics of this just make it a very easy process to apply to the skin, and the fact that it's warming the skin up is really quite relaxing, making it just such a pleasure to use on the skin. After 2 minutes is up, the device will let you know to move on to the next section and proceed from there. You can use this image as a bit of a guide or a map to show you where and how to use the product on your face. The device automatically turns off at 10 minutes. So it also makes it very effortless. You don't have to set a timer and figure out how long you're doing it for where, etc. It just makes it dead easy, which I find also makes it more relaxing because you don't need to have to worry about anything else. You can just sit back, relax, use the device, move it around your face, change to a different area when the device lets you know to do so, and then it automatically shuts off and you're done. How often should you use a device like this to see results? For optimal results, you need to be using radio frequency consistently over time. It will give an immediate brightening, toning, and lifted look to the face, which is why I like to prioritize it either on a day where I really want some relaxation and me time, or on a day when I have something important, an important meeting or an event I'm going to. Whatever it is, you'll have the benefits of that lifted tone experience immediately, but it's the long-term results that we're really all after. 2 to 3 times per week has really been optimal for me. The fact that it only takes 8, 10, 12 minutes, however much time you want to do, sometimes if you want to do it on your neck, that can add a little bit more to your routine than if you're just focused on your face. So in my morning skincare routine, I would cleanse my skin, tone, then use the Nebulyft R2, then I remove any excess gel from my face, then continue on with my skincare routine. For me, that's serums, moisturizer, and a daily sunscreen. In the evening, very similar, I would double cleanse my skin because I wear makeup and sunscreen, essential to get all that cleaned. Tone my skin, then apply the gel, use the Nebulyft R2 device, and then carry on with the rest of my routine. My nighttime serums, a moisturizer, and a face oil to end it all off. One of the best things about Nebulyft devices is the ability to connect to the Nebulyft app. This app can give you great information on your treatments, how you're progressing with your treatments. It gives you your battery life update. Speaking of which, I didn't mention, I love the fact that this is wireless and that it's not corded when you're using it. And to charge it, you just simply set it on top of the charger. Obviously, it has a cord that's plugged into the wall. And I think you get about an hour of use out of the charge, so it lasts for a number of sessions. But I think I was talking about the app. Anyway, you can track your treatments, your progression, etc. over time in the app as well. So check out my 28-day progression using the R2 device. You can see how over time my skin is looking more tightened, lifted, toned, and just, in my opinion, overall brighter. Radiofrequency is a non-invasive, effective way to target the signs of aging, especially that pesky sagging skin, loss of elasticity, and of course the look of fine lines and wrinkles. In my opinion, just a fantastic addition to any well-aging or anti-aging skincare routine. I have discount codes for the R2 and other Nebulyft devices. I've listed everything in the description box below this video, so you can capitalize on some of the sales and discounts that are going on right now. Thank you, Nebulyft, for sponsoring today's video. I hope you've enjoyed this overview of radiofrequency, the changes I've experienced in my own skin using the R2 device. Feel free to ask your questions about radiofrequency in the comments below, and also chime in your own experiences using this device or other devices from Nebulyft, or just radiofrequency in general. If you haven't watched these videos, be sure to watch them next. Thanks as always for watching, and I hope you have a fabulous day.